Imagine stepping into a room where the air feels crisp, clean, and invigorating, free from dust, allergens, and odors. In today's world, where indoor air pollution can be as concerning as outdoor smog, many people turn to air cleaning devices to create a healthier home environment. Two of the most popular options are air purifiers and ionizers. While both aim to improve air quality, they do so in fundamentally different ways, each with unique strengths and limitations. Understanding these differences is crucial for making an informed choice that suits your needs, health concerns, and lifestyle. How it works. Air purifiers and ionizers tackle airborne pollutants using distinct technologies. Air purifiers typically rely on physical filtration systems such as HEPA, high-efficiency particulate air, filters, and activated carbon layers. Air is drawn into the device, passes through these filters, and emerges with a significant reduction in particles like dust, pollen, pet dander, and even some bacteria and viruses. Some advanced models incorporate UV light or other technologies to further neutralize microorganisms. Ionizers, on the other hand, operate by emitting a stream of negative ions into the air. These ions attach themselves to airborne particles, causing them to become heavy and fall out of the breathable air onto surfaces like floors and furniture. Some ionizers are standalone units, while others are integrated into air purifiers as an additional feature. The core distinction is that ionizers do not physically trap particles. Instead, they remove them from the air by making them settle out of circulation. Particle removal. When it comes to removing particles from the air, air purifiers, especially those equipped with HEPA filters, are highly effective. They can capture up to 99.97% of particles as small as 0.3 microns, including dust, pollen, mold spores, and pet dander. This makes them a go-to solution for allergy and asthma sufferers, as well as anyone looking to reduce exposure to common indoor irritants. Ionizers are more effective at targeting smaller airborne particles, such as smoke or fine dust, but their method of action means that these particles are not eliminated from the environment. Instead, they settle onto surfaces, which may require additional cleaning. Larger particles may be less affected by the ionization process, and the overall air cleaning performance can be inconsistent compared to filter-based purifiers. Odor removal. Odor removal is another area where air purifiers often excel, particularly those equipped with activated carbon filters. These filters can absorb volatile organic compounds, VOCs, smoke, cooking smells, and pet odors, leaving the air noticeably fresher. The effectiveness depends on the quality and amount of activated carbon used, but the benefit is clear for households dealing with persistent odors. Ionizers, by contrast, are generally less effective at addressing odors. While they may help reduce some airborne particles that contribute to bad smells, they do not neutralize gases or VOCs. As a result, those seeking to eliminate lingering odors from their indoor environment may find air purifiers to be the superior choice. Virus and bacteria removal. Air purifiers with HEPA filters can trap many bacteria and some viruses, physically removing them from the airstream. Models that incorporate UVC light or other sterilizing features can further inactivate microorganisms, providing an added layer of protection against airborne pathogens. This makes air purifiers particularly appealing during cold and flu season or in homes with immunocompromised individuals. Ionizers can also have some effect on viruses and bacteria, as the charged ions may disrupt their structure or cause them to clump and fall from the air. However, the scientific consensus on the extent of this effect is mixed, and ionizers are generally not considered a primary defense against infectious agents. For those prioritizing germ removal, air purifiers with specialized features offer more reliable results. Maintenance. Maintenance requirements differ significantly between air purifiers and ionizers. Air purifiers require regular filter changes, which can be an ongoing cost and a minor inconvenience. HEPA and carbon filters typically need replacement every 6 months to a year, depending on usage and manufacturer recommendations. Neglecting filter changes can reduce the device's effectiveness and potentially lead to secondary pollution. Ionizers, in contrast, are generally low maintenance. Since they do not use filters, there are no consumables to replace. Some units may require occasional cleaning of internal components or collection plates if they use electrostatic precipitation, but overall, the upkeep is minimal. This makes ionizers attractive to those seeking a set-it-and-forget-it solution. Byproducts. One of the most important considerations when choosing between these technologies is the potential for harmful byproducts. Air purifiers, especially those relying solely on mechanical filters, produce no harmful emissions. They simply remove particles from the air and require only proper filter disposal. Ionizers, however, can produce ozone as a byproduct of the ionization process. Ozone is a lung irritant and can exacerbate respiratory conditions such as asthma or chronic bronchitis. While some modern ionizers are designed to minimize ozone production, it remains a concern, particularly for sensitive individuals or those with pre-existing health issues. It's essential to check whether a device is certified for safe ozone levels before purchasing. Noise level. Noise can be a deciding factor for many users, especially if the device will be used in bedrooms or offices. Air purifiers use fans to draw air through their filters, which can generate varying levels of noise depending on the fan's speed and design. While many modern purifiers offer quiet or sleep modes, some models can be noticeable at higher settings. Ionizers, by contrast, are typically much quieter. Since they do not rely on fans or moving parts, their operation is often nearly silent. This makes them appealing for use in environments where noise is a concern, such as nurseries or libraries. Cost. The cost of owning and operating an air purifier versus an ionizer can differ significantly. Air purifiers generally have a higher upfront cost, especially for models with advanced features or large coverage areas. Additionally, the need for regular filter replacements adds to the long-term expense. However, the investment is often justified by their superior performance in removing a wide range of pollutants. Ionizers usually have a lower initial price and minimal ongoing costs, since there are no filters to replace. This makes them a budget-friendly option for those seeking basic air cleaning without the commitment of maintenance expenses. However, it's important to weigh these savings against the potential health risks and lower overall effectiveness. Effectiveness. In terms of overall effectiveness, air purifiers consistently deliver reliable results, provided they are equipped with quality filters and maintained properly. Their ability to capture a broad spectrum of airborne contaminants makes them suitable for most households, including those with pets, smokers, or allergy sufferers. Ionizers, while effective at reducing some airborne particles, may not provide the same comprehensive level of air cleaning. Their performance can be inconsistent, and the fact that particles settle onto surfaces means that regular cleaning is still necessary to prevent recirculation. For those with mild air quality concerns or seeking supplemental purification, ionizers can be a useful addition, but they are rarely a complete solution on their own. Health concerns. Health considerations are paramount when selecting an air cleaning device. Air purifiers, especially those without ozone-generating features, are generally safe for most users, including children, the elderly, and individuals with respiratory conditions. They can provide significant relief for allergy and asthma sufferers by reducing airborne triggers. Ionizers, however, require more caution. The production of ozone, even at low levels, can pose risks to sensitive individuals. Prolonged exposure to ozone can irritate the lungs, worsen asthma symptoms, and contribute to other respiratory issues. For this reason, many health organizations recommend avoiding ozone-generating devices, particularly in homes with vulnerable occupants. So which is better? Choosing between an air purifier and an ionizer ultimately depends on your specific needs, health concerns, and preferences. Air purifiers offer robust, reliable filtration for a wide range of pollutants, making them ideal for those seeking comprehensive air cleaning and minimal health risks. Ionizers, while low maintenance and quiet, may fall short in terms of effectiveness and carry potential health risks due to ozone production. For the best of both worlds, some modern devices combine both technologies, but it's crucial to ensure they meet safety standards for ozone emissions. By understanding the strengths and limitations of each approach, you can make a well-informed decision to breathe easier and live healthier in your home.